name's Kyle, and today I'm going to be doing a particularly unusual unboxing. It's the Apple polishing cloth. Now, I really didn't think that this is something that would need an unboxing video, but it really has become somewhat of a meme in the sense that this had a longer lead time than what my MacBook Pro had, which is insane. The fact that this led up 3 months at a stage was insane. And we actually don't even get this in South Africa. And so kind enough, a friend organized it from the States for me. So yeah, today I'm going to be unboxing the polishing cloth. I'm going to be testing it against another generic microfiber cloth and just seeing what results that we can actually get from an Apple branded polishing cloth. Now, this used to come with the Pro XDR display, which is a $5,000 display. And so I think it kind of drove the demand when you could actually go and buy one of these by itself. It's like, wow, I've got one of these. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to be testing it on my iPad, on the LG Ultrafine that I use, and on the MacBook compared to a standard microfiber cloth. So without further ado, let's get unboxing. So I mean, we can see here that it's got the pull strap, which is now the paper one, which they've done away with the plastics for environmental reasons. And there we have it. I think this must be the best unboxing experience for a cloth, but let's have a look. Wow, look at that. Straight away, right on top, you've got the Apple logo into it. And it's actually quite a sizable cloth. Basically the texture just saying that it's safe for use on all displays. One of the other jokes that was going around was that on the website it's got products that you're able to use it with, and it didn't support the iPhone 6 and older, which was pretty hilarious, but obviously that's not the case. But yeah, this just advises you that you can use a 70% isopropyl alcohol solution. And I think that's mainly for the nano texture displays that this cloth used to come with for the Pro XDR displays. And that's really as simple as it is. And there you have it. It actually feels really nice. It's not really stitched at the end, it's almost pressed. So it doesn't have a stitching. It feels like it's been pressed together, but very soft, but you can feel a bit of the texture on it. So I'm going to be comparing it to this generic microfiber cloth, which is specifically for technology. This one has a bit of more like grippiness on your fingers. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes up against this microfiber cloth. So the first thing I'm going to be starting with is the iPad. Now you can see my iPad is extremely greasy, and I think this is the device that one would use it almost the most. So I'm going to be doing the first half of this display with this microfiber and just getting a feel for how it works. Yeah, so this is really greasy, but obviously one would expect this with the phone to be the greasiest. Now, funny enough, my displays also seem to get these little marks on it, on my MacBook and on my displays. And I don't know what it is, because it's definitely not me touching it. It might be, I don't know, saliva from meetings or whatever the case might be. So that's the generic one out the way. So here goes. Let's see how the Apple cloth fares. Yeah, it's definitely, what I can feel is it's definitely grippy. Wow. It actually takes it off incredibly well. I don't want to be an Apple sheep here, but it really does do the trick, and it does it quickly. So with a little bit of force, it really pulls the dirt off the iPad quite quickly. And it doesn't leave too many spots. I wouldn't say that the end result is any different, but it's certainly effective at what it's supposed to do. So there you have it. It's actually a really, really good cloth at the end of the day, and you would expect nothing less. In the US it's $19, so in South African rands that would be like 340 Rand, which is by no means cheap for a little cloth like this. I want to come over here just to the LG, just to get a bit of an idea. With you get these little marks on the display. I just want to see how it fares on this. So it definitely takes off the basic marks fairly easily, and definitely things, but you can see there's still a little bit of pit marks from whatever that may be. Now, this microfiber cloth also doesn't seem to get it off, and I would think that's probably where you need to get the alcohol solution. You really have to work at these little marks. Coming over to the MacBook, I'm going to give it a go here as well. It seems quite the same. Let's try the Apple cloth and see how it goes. Yeah, I would say at the end of the day that both of these actually work fairly well, in all honesty. For those little marks that are really stuck, you probably need to get a little bit of a wet fluid, or that alcohol fluid that was proposed, just to get those real like tough marks out. But other than that, it really performs well for what it needs to do, but it doesn't necessarily do it much better than another cloth. But yeah, someone who buys into the Apple ecosystem, I think it was really cool just to have one of these about, and especially with using the iPad a lot and the iPhone, and then every now and then needing it for the computer screens, it's definitely going to come in handy. And at least it's not Luma orange, so we'll blend in with the setup. But yeah, thanks so much. Just the last thing is that shout out to this channel sponsor. At the moment, we're currently sponsored by Flex Learning Management Systems, and so yeah, shout out to them. Lastly, if you would like to see any more Apple content with regards to this MacBook Pro M1 Max, and any Apple products, please do subscribe. I'm doing local content for South Africa, but really applicable to the whole world. Awesome. Have a fantastic day.